setting you, don't move. And it's going to be very clear. Fia looks at me like a deer in the headlights. First of all, I will adjust you here, like this, and I would say, yes, good. Then I would look for the center here.
Can he move?
Yes.
He moved.
Yeah. He's cheeky here, but that's also very important. Once I say, don't move, what happens if you move is you get a foul, meaning you have to be still.
Even if I move my leg?
Yeah.
Everything under the table is allowed to move.
Yeah.
Everything above the table should be still. You can of course not do a tango under here.
Kick
and
him in the
adjust
balls.
your feet a little bit without your top body not moving, I'm not going to say anything because I'm not looking under the table. Yeah. Yes. And Fia, you cannot adjust from this to this, of course. Yeah, that is not allowed.
Sorry.
That I will look for because then her body has changed, and also her waist. So it's
Can I
important.
change from this to this?
Now you have moved. Your
Yes,
upper
yes,
body
yes,
has
yes.
moved. Remember this.
Yes, yes, it will be
And
fall.
that's the trick. If you want to move your foot anywhere under the table, it needs to be without anything happening from the waist and up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So waist up means to stand still. Okay, I have now said don't move. I'm setting you, okay? Now first of all, center here. We're going in the center. And if you have very different lengths on the arms.
Can I move my head?
No. Yes, you can move your head. As long as you don't move your body, your head and your face is okay. Yeah, yeah. So you have two opponents with very different length on the arm. That means that the one with the long arm needs to be adjusted in order to meet the center. Krasimir has a longer arm. I would ask him to put his elbow back a bit so we can reach the center. Now we're in the center. I will say, don't move, don't move. Then, first I will ask if you want it covered or uncovered. I also very clearly, for people not speaking English, show covered or uncovered as a referee, to make sure. Most of them will then be like, and show with the other hand. It's a very good way, if you're not sure what they're saying, show with the hand. Because
So that is okay.
yeah, that will never be a foul because we are seeing that you're trying to tell us something if you don't speak English. Okay, so I will ask you, covered or uncovered?
Down.
You would say covered.
Because most of the referees say
Yeah, up, down, also.
Up or down, yeah, and I don't say that. I say covered or uncovered. So there is one thing again, that is also a different thing. Some referees say something, others say other things. Yeah. And you would say down.
uncovered.
Uncovered. Okay, uncovered, like this, yes. And I will ask her, and you want it covered. Okay. Now, that's a little bit difference in hand size, and to be fair, I'm going to close Fia's first this time.
Because I'm bigger.
Usually, as a referee, you are, first of all, you're allowed to choose who's going to be closed first the first time. The second round, if you have to redo it, it's the other person being closed first. Do you all understand me? So, first round, I decide who is going to be first. Second round, it's the person who wasn't first the first time. Very complicated. So, yeah.
Actually, this is something that I find the USA rules better than the Europeans.
Yeah.
Is because when you close the one,
Yeah.
the second one is in disadvantage position.
Yeah.
And that's why maybe the referees can...
And in US, it's like this. They hold your hand.
They say
And
close.
they say close.
Yes.
And I say,
it is
ready,
better
go.
Actually.
Yeah.
It is better. When you're puller,
Yeah.
you know that it's better
Yeah.
way because when the referee closed the other one first and
Yeah.
you're in disadvantage.
We all know this. But that's also why as a referee usually look for the smaller hand because it can be a disadvantage. So for the first start I look for the smaller hand in order to make it a little bit fair if possible. Yeah. These are the rules I have to enforce for now, but I also understand you and I think it would probably be a very good thing if we could hold, say, close your hands and then ready go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is the better way actually.
Yeah. So, I have now set you, I have said, don't move. Don't move. I put the hands together, I look for the center. The second referee will hold from under here, We are always two if it's big competitions. And it's really hard to referee alone. So he will hold here, and what the second referees do when he holds like this is feel for movement. Like this. Now imagine someone is holding here. And I'm saying, don't move. And you said you wanted it open, correct? Yes. So I'm doing like this. Go. Ah, ready, go, sorry. So here no one moved. We can agree on that. But now we're trying this again, and you will move. Okay, yes, and you will move. Okay. So now I say, don't move. Don't move. I will close you first. Yeah. This is a new match. Nothing else. Okay.
Hello, look, how are you?
No, no. Relax your hands. Relax your hands. Stop.
She's moving. She's moving.
Stop.
She moved. She moved.
This is it's like trying to teach with two babies. Okay.
Whom will you give a foul now?
I would have given Fia a foul because I could already feel she was moving. I was trying to hold on to her hand and
So
trying
are
to...
they intentional doing this?
Yes.
Let me try once.
Okay.
Referee's grip.
Yes, yes, yes. And I'm holding here. Oh, sorry.
Don't move. Fear?
Yes.
Do not move. See?
Okay.
With the wisdom voice.
We need to come in the center. Okay, there is one foul for spinating.
Yeah.
Am I correct?
You're not in WL.
She was in it.
Yes. I can
You
also
know it.
say it was
Yes,
going in
yes,
like
yes.
this.
Yes.
Yeah.
You didn't feel anything.
No.
I should go home. I
I do it always.
You know why?
No.
Because he likes it anyway. So
Yeah.
He's like,
I didn't feel anything disadvantage for me.
you're like, oh, everything is alright.
Yeah.
You can even start us like, okay, I'm done. You go on.
So now I have a foul.
Yeah. Now we have a foul. I will say you have one foul. Okay. Don't move. Referee's grip. And now I will restart. And I will close you first.
Oh, okay.
Congratulations, mister. So this will now repeat itself. We will look for any kind of movement. And it's the absolute same thing that's going to happen if we use a strap. It is very important to know that a referee's grip in strap is still it's like trying to teach with two babies. Is still a referee's grip. So it doesn't matter if there is a strap on or it's not a strap, it is still a referee's grip. We are still going to look for movement, we are still going to look for carving in, we're looking for everything, so it doesn't matter if it's with or without strap, because some people think that when the strap gets on, it's not a referee's grip anymore, and it's still a referee's grip. So, we're going to look into the strap. I will use you. These two people have been pulling, it's a fair slip, nothing coming around, and I need to put on the strap.
Is it referee's grip?
No, we have now moved on. So the sign for the strap is like this, and most referees make it quite high so that the audience behind or in front sees what we're doing. So we say strap. Then we are saying to the opponents, relax your hands, and we are two. Meaning the other person is holding here so we don't move around. Then I will also say to you, straighten your wrist a bit, like this, and make sure that the wrists are straight. Now we're imagining that we have two referees and the other one is holding on there, so you don't move, please. Okay. I will now take the strap. I will put it here, and what's going to happen is, what's going to happen is there is a second referee. And the second referee will put their thumb here. So your thumbs will still be up.
It's better actually because sometimes the referee say close your thumb.
Yeah.
If I get tired to hold the strap.
So
Do you feel
we
when
are
I'm done?
teached.
Do you feel
No, as a referee, just catch.
Yeah. So could you come here and hold your thumb and help me? You're like holding like this. And this referee is also putting their thumb here. Meaning this strap will not move.
She's tired.
Yeah. No, it's still fair. Please now don't fight too
No,
much
no,
with me. Okay.
it's very important for the
Yeah.
sex.
Yes, for the young ones.
Children
Yes.
to know that this height is in huge
Yeah. Okay. We take it from the start. You wait for me, Anna. Okay. It's very important to know, as a referee, I would look for alignment here, meaning this needs to be the same height, this hole here. She cannot be higher, he cannot be higher. And I would do like this. So if you cannot adjust to this, you need to get up. Because I want the hands to be the same height and with the same angle in between her.
There must be contact.
Yeah,
Because
and the
if
palms
contact
needs to be
is
together.
not full,
Yeah,
it's advantage for
Yeah.
the top rower.
And
If there's
that's-
no contact.
that's what I do when I started. I would put their hands together like this.
I can't do this.
No, no. And then I would ask the second referee to hold here, and she can look for movement while I take the strap. These still, you're like babies, okay?
I'm just looking for a
Straight your wrist, straight your wrist.
Anna,
Yes?
what about the distance between the thumbs? How much can you, if you like Cressy says you want to top roll, you
Yeah.
want to go back,
I'm
How much?
setting your hands so you cannot really move from that.
but what's the
if,
measure?
If we're close but we are here,
Yeah.
it's advantage for her.
Yeah.
Some
But
say
that's why-
2 fingers and some say you are going to be
No, no,
close.
No, I do like this, and
It should be
Yeah.
totally
so I look for, you know this part of the hand here, I don't know what it's called, this little fillet we have in the hand. I look for them to be touching each other here in the hand. This is what I'm looking for as a referee, meaning it's going to be like this. Okay? Good. So when I've done this here, I ask the second referee to hold, meaning you're not going to move around and wobble around, hopefully at least. The thumbs are up, meaning there is a little bit of a distance, straighten your wrist. And I will put the strap here. And I would also make sure as a referee that it's not too low, because when I'm then going to pull, it's going to end up under if this person has a smaller hand. Now, it's Fia who has the strap, so she will get the first turn here. I would ask her if you want it high or low.
No.
Low. Then low is 2 fingers and not more, not more under this part here. So no more lower than this. This is as low as it goes, because I know that they are asking me often to put it here, and that is not in the rules. It's supposed to be here. This is as low as it goes. Now, I have learned that the strap needs to be tight, and most opponents like this. So the second loop will go around like this, while I'm still holding this tight. And I will ask you high or low?
Low.
Low, low. And I would look for this, and I would also try to align the strap as much as possible, so it's not too crooked, if I'm going to put it somewhere. So now, this is tight. We agree? Now, Anna removes her finger, and I'm taking both of these up. This is now really tight. I'm also going to ask them to straighten your wrist if it's not straight. This is some command that you will hear when the strap is put on. Straighten your wrist, for example, if I can see that you're not doing what it's supposed to be.
Can I pull?
No, you're not
Can I
allowed
touch
to
it?
touch the strap. That is also something. Do not touch the strap, whatever you do.
What
You can
happens?
point out that it's not good.
What happened?
What happens if you do?
For me, I would say don't touch my strap. If you continue poking it, you get a warning. Yeah. Don't touch the strap. Yes. And you can both feel this is tight. We can agree this is good. Yes. Now I'm putting this in the loop. I'm putting it back again. And when I'm now pulling, Anna will be holding here. We're not going to pull your arm too much. We know you're going to pull. But I'm pulling out and down, meaning this will be tight. I'm not just pulling down, because then the strap will be loose.
Nu tycker jag att hon hamnar för mycket. Now
Yes.
I was not happy.
No, and you can ask, you can point out that it's not good for you.
I think it's too much.
Yeah, and since you have the buckle on your side, you're allowed to have it moved a bit.
Okay, then please move it.
Yes,
to
and
my-
then I will ask you, still, the second reef to hold the hand. I would loosen it a bit, just a tiny bit, and I would move it down a bit, and then I will pull again. Now comes the second question that I get every time I referee. Can I have it tighter? And it usually comes from the person not having the buckle. So Krasimir will say, I want
Please
it,
tighten the strap.
and then I will ask her, are you happy?
Yes.
And then there will be no more tightness,
Uh-huh.
because it's the person having the buckle.
But if you see that it's really loose,
Then I would pull, of course. I would do like this, a bit
Even
like,
if I say no.
no. Because I would not ask you if I see that it's like this loose, because then I have fucked up as a referee, because this is not good. We can agree on that, all of us. But if it's like this, and you say, I want it tighter, and then I would ask her, do you want it tighter? And you say no, then it's done.
And